But I want to say this to all parents in here. When you think you're not teaching, you're teaching. The worst thing a parent can do is not pursue their goals.
Go ahead.
Because you are teaching your child the principle of mediocrity. Settling for less. A life of average. You were not born to just survive. Try to sit there for the next 5 minutes on just enough air and see how you feel. Don't take a lot of air, just have just enough air.
Demon.
Right? You were born for abundance. You were born for more than enough. So you have to live out what God designed you for. So I went to school in Fort Lauderdale. And I missed the flight to Trinidad on Caribbean Airlines. Thank God for Caribbean Airlines canceling a flight. I took a taxi to a meeting in Fort Lauderdale that was being hosted by Mike and Marlene Stutz. Miss Stutz saw me with a suitcase, thought I flew in for the meeting, and brought me to the front room.
Go ahead.
As a guest. In front of the room, the gentleman who was speaking, this is what he said. My words are seeds. Your mind is soil. Your mind will determine how much fruit the seeds of my words bear in your life. I went back and said, he is not normal. Because when you use words like seed, mind, soil, he is of another brand.
Go ahead.
So I did something that I was trained to do by my father. He said, sow where you want to go. Sow where you want to go. So I walked up to David and Juanita. I didn't know that you didn't pay for meetings. I didn't know that you can't just give something to a speaker. This is network marketing. So when I did it, David and Juanita said, no, this is not those type of meetings. You can't give people money. I said, well, I'm actually not giving you money. I want to sow this in your life. I'm not saying this to give you any idea that you need to do this in this meeting. I'm just telling you the truth of what happened in my process.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
He did not want to take it. But this is what he said. What are you doing after the meeting? I said nothing. I missed the flight. I'll catch it tomorrow. He said, why don't you come out for dinner with my team and I went out for dinner. I sat there. He told me nothing for the entire dinner. I thought it was a waste of time. Something told me going into the dinner though, grab a notepad. The first thing he said when he sat down at the table is, does anybody have a notepad? So I gave him my notepad. He starts calling leaders on a seat that was empty on the side of it. He starts writing these game plans, tearing off the page, giving all of them. Everybody's sitting down and they get their game plan. He says nothing to me. I get back my empty notepad. Get back in the car. I said this was a total waste. It was nice of him to invite me for dinner, but this was a total waste. When I flipped the first page is empty, but the second page had a note to me. He said, go get this done in 30 days. And it was a game plan to the first rank, which is equivalent to P1000. 30 days after he comes back to Fort Lauderdale, he calls up the ranks. He sees me in the line. He says, you did it. No, they do. You did it. I said, yeah. He gives me another instruction. In less than 60 days, I hit the other rank. He comes back again to Fort Lauderdale. He's congratulating the ranks. He looked at me and said, you did it. Watch this. Some of you are not going to get this. I did not like him when I saw him.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why won't I like him? Because he was an example of what I was supposed to be. But the way my mind had been trained by my life was to repel abundance.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I've been trained to receive the thing with humility. So I didn't like his shoes. Why didn't I like his shoes? The shoes was a struggle in my life.
Woo!
His watch had too many diamonds. Oh, so you think like that right now?
Go ahead, go ahead.
Why they gotta talk about the brand of the car? I just need to get to the information. Just tell me what to do. But you don't know that you are actually messed up.
Go ahead.
You're messed up. Some of you don't know actually where you are. That's why if I got to polish this floor, there are 3 things I must do. I gotta strip it, seal it, and then polish it.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Some of you are trying to polish without stripping. You can't polish what you have not stripped. That's why you came to this meeting, so we can confront the darkness inside of you.
My God today.
Go ahead and sit down, sit down, sit down. Watch this. It's the stripping that most people don't want to wait for.
Gee.
My relationship with David, he genuinely with grace started to strip me. I was shipping something to the stocks the other day, and I needed it to get there fast. And when I went on Amazon, it says overnight, next day, 2 day, 5 day, and 7 day. But because of the time I needed it, I wanted to choose overnight, Dr. Kathy. But when I looked at the price of overnight versus the price of 7 day, I realized if you want the thing delivered quicker, you've got to pay a bigger price.
Go ahead.
Here's
Go
the
ahead.
problem that we've got in this business.
Go ahead.
People want overnight success with 7 day prices.
Woo!
You're trying to get something that is of a high price to manifest in your life, but you want to pay 7 day shipping. I need you to get on your feet. I don't have a lot of time here. I want to talk to you. I want to deliver something in your spirit today. Watch. When we speak about a vision, the vision is not for those who you see on stage.
Go ahead.
Why do you need to win? You need to win so you can confront the little Quaminas who believe they know what they know.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Why do you need to live in Canaan? Because there's somebody in Egypt that needs your story.
Go ahead.
Why do you need to become Israel? Because there's a Jacob who needs to change. Why do you need to be an Elijah? Because there's an Elisha who's working in the fields where they need to be following a prophet. It means somebody's story needs to change. That's why you win.
My. Hey.
Just build a relationship with this dude. Build a relationship with Gary. Let me tell you what was the hardest thing. The hardest fight that I needed to fight was the one of humility. It's the one where you have the power to speak, but you keep your lips. Because you know you need to hear what they're about to say. Because I need the stripping, Lord. And then I needed to seal what they have invested in me and then polish over the principles that are about to bless my life. I want to tell you, some of you this. It's a few minutes. Watch this. Some of you not really fighting.
Go ahead.
Up to have this rah-rah. I don't want that. We don't want a rah-rah. If this was a rah-rah, it will be a cult. Repetition with no result.
Go ahead.
We didn't come for that. We came for transformation. I have a personal customer that left Mayaro this morning to be here. She was here early. Some of you are living right in Trin City and you were late.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Your mind is telling you success, but your habits are stuck in poverty. Earliness is a habit of the rich.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You have to get real with yourself. Some of you have not really been able to be coached.
Go ahead.
You came in here to be successful, but you got a lot of stripping to do because some of you are just not honest.
My.
Say, well, Luke, are you calling me a liar? Let me tell you something. The easiest and most powerful of deceptions is self-deception. It says, let no man say he has no wrong. Because to say that is to sin. We all have something. Look at the person next to you and say, even you have something to work on today.
Amen. Amen.
Let me leave you with the principles. Watch this. God saw a perfect, fruitful branch and did something that confused me. You get the recording, you don't have to write down notes. Just listen to me. I want this to get in your spirit. He says, I am a vine dresser, and you are the branches. The first thing he said is, you have been chosen to bring forth fruit. That means to not have a fruitful life is anti-God.
Go ahead.
That means a business with no results does not line up with what God has planned for you. And by the way, let me tell you this, Hakeem and Kai, you are not what you do. So when the numbers start fluctuating in business, because we have not done business, we attach our identity to our numbers. But I don't go to numbers in the business, I go to numbers in the Bible. And when I go to the numbers in the Bible, I go to numbers like Philippians 4 and 19. It says, my God shall supply everything I need. You're looking at the wrong numbers. It says I'm at the head and not the tail, above and not beneath, the first and not the what? Look at the neighbor and say, look at the right numbers. So the first thing is, I've been chosen to be fruitful. Look at the person and say, you've been chosen to be fruitful. Now watch this, and all the leaders in the room. The first thing about a fruitful vine, it must be connected to the vine. Iron Mastery Academy is not your source. Gary looks sweet is not your source.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Luke Quamina is not your source. David
Go ahead.
is not your source.
Go ahead.
If you get your source wrong, you lose the source.
Go ahead.
Make sure you know who is your source. If you gotta look at anywhere to give the glory for what is happening in your life and in your business, I need you to shoot your hands up to the heaven where you know this is where every good and perfect thing comes from. We don't make mistakes with that.
Go ahead.
Don't get disconnected, but I want to show you another principle. Have your seats, watch this.
No, we ain't saying no. We good. You go ahead.
A branch cannot exist outside of a connection with a vine. One of the things people struggle with is their connection with leaders.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I see it.
You say, well, how does God do it? Well, God says, hey, Moses, will you speak for me? Moses said, what did you say? It took 5 minutes to respond to something because Moses had a stutter. And some of you have been focusing on a lot of the things that your leaders lack.
Hey.
And that's why you're not following correctly. God brought Aaron to help a man. God said, Aaron, here's how to follow Moses. Let Moses be God to you. Aaron had the gift of communication, but Moses did not. Some of you don't realize that God sent you to a leader to complete him, not compete against him. To show up to see what village lacks. If we're under the same vision, if we're running the same race, if we have the same heart as David Maloney said, if we're all going to the same place, what does village need to make it better? I'm telling you, when you start thinking, what can I do to help and lift the hands of my leaders, that's how God turns around and blesses your business. Work on your connections with the people who already have the results that you need. And God does another strange thing with a fruitful vine. He says, you're bearing fruit, but I'm going to prepare you for a season of pruning. Why does he prune a branch that is already producing results?
My.
He says, because I want it to move from fruit to more fruit.
Hey.
And this is the fight that a lot of you are not showing up for. And it's the fight to get out of your current results. To move from fruit to more fruit. I'm telling you, good is the enemy of great. Wherever you are right now could feel like the harvest, but you gotta work until your current harvest becomes a seed. What does that mean? Right now, some of you say, this year, I want my business to produce $1.4 million. Well, you gotta work till you can sow $1.4 million.
Amen.
That's the type of work ethic you must have. Whatever harvest you have, the work has to 10x what the type of harvest that you want in your life. So God is saying to some of you, I'm going to carry you through a season of pruning, but it is through the pruning that you're going to grow. Right after this, some of you are going to be tested right away. I promise you. You heard Joshua say, people walk out to your business. How many of you have been lied on? How many of you have been talked about?
Amen.
How many have been cursed at? How many people just said things about your business that just absolutely just discredited your integrity? How many? You know what Jesus said? I'm going to take from the front. They did it to me, so expect it for you.
My.
That's how you become great.
My.
What people fight at is not necessarily you. It's that your growth is starting to threaten their reality. What provides warmth and company for people is your mediocrity. Stay here so we can dwell with warmth. But if you grow, you're going to leave me in the cold. Some of you are going to have to grow from here. He says, even when you're bearing more fruit, I'll prune you again so that you will have much fruit. 50 chairman tens are right in the room. I'm not talking to the thousands that are here.
Go ahead.
I'm looking to the 50 who know how to take this information and go to work. I want you to stand as I close this out. I want to tell you a story. One apostle said, this whole thing about life, it's coming to an end for me. He said, I fought the fight. I mean, life is a fight. He said, I'll finish this race. I'll finish this race. Life is a journey. You're moving. It's dynamic. He says, I've kept the faith. Life is full of belief. That's what carries you through. But an eagle came down to feed. And in coming down to feed, it ran itself into some challenges and some problems. It ran into a snake. Everybody say snake. Not in this building, but I want you to know there's some people that you're going to run into in the earth, and they're gonna be snakish.
Go ahead.
The snake quickly wrapped itself around the neck of the eagle. The eagle starts to struggle for its life. Taking its feet, trying to grab off of the snake. Snake is taking its life away. It's losing air. Eyes are going white. Eyes are turning all over. Starting to lose life. And I'm telling you, some of you are going to run into some serious difficulties, but you grow through your opposition. That's how you grow. And then the wisdom hits the eagle. He says, I've got to do what I was born to do. So the territory of the snake are things that are low, debased, poor attitudes. Trash talk, poor character, work ethic, unforgiveness. Look, that's where snakes work. They prosper. And sometimes you find yourself in trouble because you're leaving the heights of vision to come down and fight in the lows of of immorality and things with people who really don't want to ascend to the greater places in life. Look at your neighbor and say, when they go low, you go high. Credit Michelle Obama. So the eagle begins to do what it knows to do. It starts to soar. Everybody say soar. The eagle did not know this, but it learned this. That some of your challenges can only exist if you run at a very low vibration. What David said to you, what you were saying at that time is attracting what you were running to. So he says, elevate or put at a higher altitude what you are saying. Carry up the vibrations of your words, and you won't attract what you were attracting before. The eagle begins to soar. Can I tell you this? The internal mechanisms of the snake is not built for high altitudes. Can't breathe at high altitudes. Can't function at high altitudes. Can't survive at high altitudes. And here's what I want to say to you. From here on, I make a commitment. I just said to my bathroom, Luke, prayer life, up.
Yes, sir.
Luke, study, up. Personal development, up. Association, up. Look at your neighbor and say, I'm going up.
I'm going up.
Because when you go up to those high altitudes, some of the things you are fighting today will not survive. Work ethic, up. Meetings, up. One-on-ones, up. Prospecting, presenting, promoting, recruiting, retention, replication. That's what you gotta do. Soar in the activities that you've been guided to do. And I'm telling you, every snake of poverty will fall off. Every snake of mediocrity will fall off. Every snake of never enough will fall off. I want you to hold the hand of the person next to you. I want you to make a commitment to the universe now. Hold the hand of the person next to you. We're going to sing something in the atmosphere. I want you to think about your goals in the next 90 days. Put it in your mind. Specific thought. Think May, what's the date that we set? May 1st or May 15th? May 1st. May 1st! Think of it right now. Specific thought. Get ready, we're going to celebrate. Right? Think of the specific thought. On May the 1st, this is what you're going to feel because of this specific goal that you're going to accomplish by taking things up from here. Laziness, all of that, leave that in the debased places of the earth. It's time to take to high altitude the things that we said we want to do to accomplish what we have to accomplish. How many have your goal in your mind? You know exactly what you're going to do. You know exactly what you want to accomplish. Now, here's what I'm going to share with you. For those of you who understand the principle, you're going to borrow from the feelings of the future. You're going to borrow from the promise of the future, and you're going to feel today just like as if what you will feel on the 1st of May because you have accomplished your goal. That's how you're going to live every day from now till May. Don't watch the back office. The back office is not the true results. It's what you write on your vision board. It's what you've written on your whiteboard. Those are the true results. Tell the back office to mimic what you've written down as a goal and a vision. And on May the 1st, this is what you're going to feel. How many are ready to celebrate what we're going to feel on the 1st of May?